Hey girls, so today I'm going to do a neutral, natural, everyday work look going out. Just wanted to keep it real calm, cool, and collected. Something not too bright, but gives you a little pop. So let's get started. First, I start with my That Gal Benefit Face Primer. And I just put a little bit like that. It just basically mattes any oily areas. I put it usually in my T-zone because my T-zone gets very oily. Alright. Next, I am using Mary Kay Medium Coverage Foundation. Oops. Medium Coverage Foundation, and my color is Bronze 500. And I just put a little bit on my hand. And I'm taking a damp beauty blender. Obviously my beauty blender has put in work for me, but I take the round side and I'm just dabbing on my face. And then I'm just buffing that out. Just need a little bit more. A lot of times I do it twice because sometimes I don't realize how much foundation I actually do need. I'm kind of just buffing it and dabbing it in there. And over my eyelids. And just making sure that it's evenly distributed. Okay, and anything I have left on my hand, I kind of just mix in there as well. Alright, so next, what I do is I use my concealer. I am using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and my color is NC45. And I'm putting a little bit of that on my hand as well. Not much. I try not to use much concealer, but just a dab. And with this, I'm actually using same beauty blender. And I'm using the pointy side, and I'm getting under my eyes just to cover my dark circles. And of course going over my eyelid as well. A lot of times I use my concealer as my primer. And then any excess I'm just taking and I'm just dabbing on my imperfections. And if you need more, then of course feel free. Sometimes I underestimate, like I said, how much I actually need. Great thing about the Beauty Blender is it really blends well. So you're not having to keep going over it. And I love the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer because it's buildable. And if you are a follower of me, you know that I love buildable concealer because it can pile on and you'll never look cakey. Alright, and hold that thought, let me get my foundation. Okay, next, what I do is I am using Real Techniques powder brush. I love this powder brush. And I'm using my light powder, my loose powder, I'm sorry, light bronze clear. And I'm just doing that. And I'm just going in circle motions just to even everything out. Getting under my neck, no harsh lines. Just making sure that I'm setting everything and it's even. And voila. Now, usually for a night look, I usually use a highlighter. If you're tired and you're sleepy and you don't want to, you know, if this is not enough for you, then you can always use a highlighter. I love, love, love Dream Lumi by Maybelline. And this is, yeah, Dream Lumi by Maybelline. And my color is Honey Meal. Love this, and I'll show you how I use it. And I will do an updated video of how I contour and highlight. But this is on days that I'm really tired and I really want to brighten up my eyes a little bit. This is what I use. And I'm just kind of doing it in a triangle kind of circle. And I'm going to do a little bit and a little bit here and a little bit here, just to highlight my areas. Using my Beauty Blender again, because I use this for everything, and I'm just dabbing it in. I like to use this over my loose powder and then go back in and set it again with loose powder, because I find that it just works better for me if I do it that way. And again, I'm just dabbing it in there, blending it out. Some people prefer to put their concealer over their highlighter. This highlights and conceals, so it works great. I love it. And especially for a night look, amazing. And just over my spell and here. And just making sure, taking the other side of it and just blending it out. And I also like to use a stippling brush, and that's that. And I kind of just use that just to even it out a little bit. And it has a little bit of powder up there, so I kind of just blend it out. And voila, my face is highlighted. Now for the contouring. What I use to contour is I use this is e.l.f. I think. It's like an angle brush. Love it. It's thick and it really gets into the depths of my cheekbones. I love defined cheekbones. I use bronzer, or I'll use, my favorite is the Silky Plum blush by Mary Kay. You can use whatever you prefer. I prefer this. Bronzer has worked on me, but I don't like it as much, so this is what I use. So I just take this, and I'm kind of going into my cheekbones, starting from the top of my ear, going down. and my cheekbones are defined. Next, I do my blush, and I'm using the Santa Fe Sun by Mary Kay and my blush brush from Mary Kay, and I'm focusing on the apples of my cheeks, these. So I'm just going a little bit, and I'm just kind of dabbing that in. And then I'm kind of blending it out. And I know every girl kind of makes that stupid face that we make in pictures, but it works. It's applying makeup. Alright. So now that I'm done with my face, I'm going to start on my eyes.